Good evening students, myself Mrs. Ganguly. You can say Ganguly ma'am. Today I will discuss with you in your class 8th Ncert books chapter number 9, reproduction in animals. You have learned already that there are so many life processes that are going on in our body, such as nutrition, circulation, respiration, and in that list another one is reproduction. So today we will discuss that topic, reproduction in animals. Now, why reproduction is necessary? If there is no reproduction, what will happen? If there is no reproduction, then the species can't continue generation through generation. So, reproduction is the process which ensures the formation of new individual generation after generation. That is why reproduction is necessary for the survival of a species. Otherwise, the species will be extinct species. So, reproduction is the procedure which ensures the formation of new individual generation after generation. The first topic that we cover is necessity of reproduction. Next, we will cover modes of reproduction. There are two modes of reproduction. One is sexual and another is asexual. Okay. Sexual and asexual. First of all, we will discuss about sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? So our first topic is sexual reproduction. In plants also you have learned about plant reproduction. In that case also you have learned about sexual reproduction in plant in your previous chapter. In plant also you have seen that in sexual reproduction there should be one male reproductive part and there should be one female reproductive part. That means there should be a male gamete and a female gamete where sexual reproduction is concerned. So what we have learned that in sexual reproduction two different gender is needed. There should be male and female gamete. Otherwise, there would not be any sexual reproduction. So, what is sexual reproduction? The reproduction which begins with the fusion of male gamete and female gamete to produce a zygote is called sexual reproduction. In plants, you have learned that male gamete and female gamete fuse together to form a zygote. Similarly, in animal also, here also you can find a male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ which produces male gamete and female gamete, and that will fuse to form a zygote. So in sexual reproduction there should be one male gamete and one female gamete. So the procedure, the reproduction which begins with the fusion of male gamete and female gamete to form a zygote, that reproduction is called sexual reproduction. Now coming to male reproductive part. In animals we have male reproductive organ in male body and female reproductive organ in female body. Here we are discussing about human being. So how does this male reproductive organ look like? What is the diagram? That diagram will show you what are the parts of male reproductive organ. Now I am drawing roughly so that you can at least understand the parts. These are the actually parts of male reproductive organ. So what are they? These two ball-like structures are testes. So male reproductive organ comprises with one pair of testes, two sperm duct, two sperm duct and a penis. Sperm duct. You haven't heard the term sperm, okay? So I am explaining. I have told you that male reproductive organ produces male gamete. In human being, male gamete is called sperm. Okay. So this is the structure of male reproductive organ. We have one pair of testes, one pair of sperm duct and one elongated penis. This testis is the organ which produces millions of sperms. This testis produces millions of sperms. Now, what is sperm look like? The structure of sperm is like this. This is the head portion. This is the middle portion. And an elongated tail. This is the structure of human sperm. Testis produces millions of human sperm. So this sperm is actually a single-celled structure having nucleus and all the organelles. This sperm is a single-cell structure which is having what? Nucleus and other organelles. And the parts are head, middle and tail. Through tail they can move easily. Easy movement is done by its tail. So testis produces millions of sperms in male reproductive organ. Now move on to female reproductive organ. Move on to female reproductive organ. Okay. Again I am drawing a diagram so that you can understand very easily. Female reproductive organ is comprises with one pair of ovaries, one pair of ovary, oviduct. This oviduct is also called fallopian tube. And one uterus. So, female reproductive organ is comprises with these things: two ovary, oviduct and uterus. Now, in male reproductive organ, you have learned that male gamete is called sperm. In female reproductive organ, female gamete is called egg or ova. Egg or ova. In male, you have learned that testis produces millions of sperms, but in female reproductive organ, it is slightly different. What is the different thing? A single matured egg is produced at a time. Only a single matured egg is produced at a time from one of the ovary. From one of the ovary into the oviduct every month. Now listen very much carefully. A single matured egg is produced by one of the ovary into oviduct every month. So what is the thing? If this month right ovary is functioning and it is producing a single matured egg, then next month left ovary will produce a single matured egg into oviduct. Now like sperm also, egg is also a single celled structure. Okay. It is also a single cell structure with nucleus and other organelles in it. But eggs can be of different sizes. It can be very small, it can be very large. In human being, it is very small, but you have heard about ostrich egg. It is very large. So egg can be or ova can be of different sizes. So female reproductive organ, we have two ovaries, oviduct and uterus. Ovary produces a single matured egg by one of the ovary into oviduct and in every month. This is the necessary point. So what we have covered today, the points or the topics which we have covered today. First of all, first we have covered necessity of reproduction. Next, modes of reproduction. Next, sexual reproduction, male reproductive organ, and female reproductive organ. Next topic will be the fertilization. We will move to fertilization next day in next session. So till date, have a good day. Thank you.